In this video, we will be exploring what matters to you at work and how knowing your non-negotiables can help you overcome resistance to change in the workplace. Personal values and choices we make can impact our perceptions and the way we react to the changes we may face at work. By the end of this video, you will be able to identify what personal values are most important to you, acknowledge the non-negotiables that matter most to you at work, determine if the current change compromises your values or non-negotiables, and develop self-awareness and build confidence that will lead to being more resilient during change. In the last video, we looked at how the fixed mindset often keeps us in resistance mode to the change we are facing. One way we can move past these mental blocks is by considering the attributes of our job that are non-negotiable for you. We need to think carefully to recognize the things that are actually important to us rather than the things we assume will make us happy. This will significantly ground us during times of change in our workplaces. The key is developing self-awareness. This also gives us guidance on what we should try to protect and maintain in order to remain in a stable condition while undergoing the change at work. Brene Brown, in her book Dare to Lead, Brave Work, Tough Conversations, Whole Hearts, defines a value as a way of being or believing that we hold most dear. Living into our values means that we do more than process our values. We practice them. We talk our talk. We are clear about what we believe and hold important. And we take care that our intentions, words, thoughts, and behaviors align with those beliefs. Brene Brown gives a comprehensive list of values that you can consider for your own. The link for the PDF is in the description below. Pause the video and give some thought to this list of values. What values are most important to you? Identify at least 3 to 5 from this list and write them down. Acknowledging what we value means we can proactively take steps to identify where our values might be affected during times of change. This allows us to take steps to protect what we value so that our identity is not threatened, giving us a secure base from which we can be adaptable. Sinek, in his book, Start With Why, How Great Leaders Inspire to Take Action, explains the idea that if organizations know their purpose, know their why, and make that their priority, rather than the what they're producing or the how they're making it happen, the why will actually drive motivation and beliefs that connect with our limbic brain and neocortex to breed loyalty and trust within organizations and provides more rational thinking and communication. It's the same with ourselves. If we can boil our jobs down to the why rather than the what and the how we do them, then we can discern whether or not our whys are compromised by the change coming down the pike. And most of the time, they're not. Our rational brains need to be reminded of this, and that's why the next exercise is so important as we work to become more agile during change. So let's consider the attributes of our job that are non-negotiable for us. What do you mean by that? Think about the work that you do. What is it about that work that you like the most, enjoy the most, brings you the most sense of satisfaction? Look beyond just what and how you do your job. Start exploring your own why. You'll get the most out of this exercise if you pause the video again and consider this list. What is it about your job that is most important to you? Is it learning new things, being part of a team, innovating, working autonomously, receiving recognition, having stability, helping others, being challenged, doing meaningful work, leading others, being an expert, feeling successful and/or productive? Why did you pick one over the other? And perhaps you didn't even see your non-negotiable on this list, so go ahead and write it in yourself. And be sure to share it in the comments below. What are your non-negotiables? Once you've solidified your values and your non-negotiables, these will anchor you as you navigate through the first 3 phases of change. Mindset is everything here. Change is an opportunity for growth regardless. If the change does compromise your values or non-negotiables, then it is your cue, your opportunity to pivot and give yourself permission to go in the other direction. Perhaps this change is not best for you. So instead of resisting it and soaking up all your energy into it, it's time to shift into acceptance from a totally different perspective. Whether it's a shift in responsibilities, a new position or business area, another role in the industry, or even completely change careers if that's what inspires you. Regardless of what you decide, you will have to accept the change to embrace the challenge, or the change to go and do something else and get out of the change's way. But you won't know unless you do the hard work of introspection. So pause the video and write it down. Does the change you are going through compromise your values or non-negotiables? If no, jump on board with the change. If yes, use this as an opportunity to zoom out, look at the big picture. Is this change your opportunity to pivot and go in a totally different direction? Perspective is everything. Your mindset could be so focused on how the change is disrupting your former normal rather than accepting that one way or another there's going to be a new normal. You're never going to get your old normal back. As much as you loved it, as much as you enjoyed it, you're never getting that old normal back again. So pull your mindset into gear and start envisioning how your new normal still meets your values and non-negotiables. In the next video, we will share a few strategies to help you.